Let's take a look at Microsoft's third quarter result through 14 key factors. First, the CEO emphasized that AI-related revenue reached $10 billion in just 2.5 years of its launch. Such a large and fast growth was possible because large corporations started using AI in a big scale. For example, GE Aerospace adopted Azure OpenAI Digital Assistant for all of its 52,000 employees. And in just 3 months, it has been used to conduct over 500 internal queries and process more than 200,000 documents. Similarly, Vodafone will deploy Microsoft 365 Copilot to its 68,000 employees after a trial showed that on average, they save 3 hours per person per week. And such adoption will accelerate because as company announced in its Microsoft 365 Copilot innovation last month, this AI tool will have double response speed as well as 3 times increase in its response quality. Moving on to the company's key products, Azure Cloud continues to take market share, and its customer count reached 39,000, which is up 80% from just a year ago. Next, Microsoft Teams usage remains at an all-time high as people use it to streamline all their communications, and nearly 75% of Teams enterprise customers now buy premium, phone, or rooms. And regarding Windows, as the company reaches the end of support for Windows 10 in just a year from now, it will see higher revenue from its Windows 11 product. And regarding LinkedIn, the SNS that Microsoft owns, member growth accelerated, especially in emerging markets like India and Brazil, where LinkedIn grew at double digits. And not only that, the engagement per user is also at its record level. Regarding the game business, Game Pass also set a new quarter record for total revenue as well as average revenue per subscriber. And the unit sales on PlayStation and Steam were also up 60% year over year. As you can see, Microsoft has various businesses, but the company categorizes them into 3 segments. First is the Microsoft 365 business, where Copilot revenue falls in. This segment grows at about 10 to 15% in terms of revenue and profit, which is quite good for such a large company. But the second business, Azure Cloud, is even better. This business grows at a 15 to 20% in terms of revenue and profit, and this growth is expected to continue for many years to come. The last segment can be broken down further into 3 parts. First is Windows OEM. This segment is not growing fast, but it is stable. And also, the AI PC has the potential to accelerate growth in this segment. Next is gaming, which became bigger after the Activision acquisition. This segment is growing fast, but is not so profitable at the moment. And last is search, which has uneven growth in different regions around the world, but the profitability is also not very high. So we can summarize Microsoft's 3 segments as good, great, and not bad businesses. And now, looking at the company's overall financial performance, revenue was up 16% year over year, and operating income was up 14%. So the operating margin was very high at 47%, but the recent AI investment and M&A impact lowered the margin. However, during the conference call, CFO stated the profit margin can further expand in the near future. And in terms of the Activision M&A impact, this helped 3 points in the revenue growth, but had 2-point drag on its operating income growth. But these are just temporary accounting adjustments, so coming down the road, this negative impact will disappear. And regarding the OpenAI investment, the $13 billion is recognized in Microsoft's book value. Although this company is growing very fast, it is recorded as equity investment method on Microsoft's book. So even if OpenAI grows very fast, it will not be indicated in Microsoft's financials directly. Moving on to the Q&A, the market showed much worry about high capex. However, the CEO explained that after the training of AI phase, which requires high investment, the company is not going through the inference phase, where clients' usage increases, and this translates to higher revenue and profit. And with this money, the company can continue even better models in the coming future. And he mentioned this as a virtuous cycle, which was interesting because it's the exact phrase that the Google CEO used in its conference call. Next, the CEO explained the 3 layers of AI. First is Copilot, which is the UI that humans interact with the artificial intelligence. Next is Copilot Studio, which extends the Copilot into various systems, such as CRM, Office, and HR. And the Copilot Studio builds autonomous agents. These agents work independently, but from time to time, they need to raise exception which can reach the human user through the Copilot layer. Next, there was a question about how to think about the Copilot growth at workplace. And the CEO described this like what happened through the 1990s with PC penetration. So after all, if you take a business process like forecasting, what was it like pre-email and Excel and post-email and Excel? So that's the type of change that you see with Copilot. So basically, he's expecting that Copilot will be as essential to workplaces as the emails and Excels are these days. Lastly, regarding the search business, Microsoft mainly develops and deploys AI for B2B purposes. However, they can use the exact same model to penetrate the search market. And the company has nothing to lose because it makes most money in the B2B market anyways. This strategy is paying off, especially in China, where Bing Search is taking market share. So if you're modeling this company, you should reflect this upside potential from the search business. Okay, so that's it for the quick overview of the third quarter result for this company. And from now on, I will start to provide more financial analysis of AI and tech companies. So if you want to see those videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks guys.